Have you ever felt an unseen hand guiding you? A sudden urge to stop, change your direction, or hesitate for just a moment? What if these feelings were not mere coincidences, but signs that a guardian angel was at your side, intervening in moments of danger, keeping you safe when there seemed to be no way out? Today, on The Bible Tells, we're going to explore the subtle yet powerful signs that might indicate your guardian angel is working tirelessly to protect you. Since ancient times, the belief in divine beings watching over humanity has been a source of comfort for millions. The Bible gives us glimpses into these celestial interventions, showing how God uses His angels to shield, guide, and protect His people. In Psalm 91, 11-12, it says, "For He shall give His angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone." These words are not just poetic comfort. They are a divine promise of protection. So, how do these angels protect us today? What are the signs that they are near, shielding us from unseen dangers? Let's dive into the key signs that indicate your guardian angel is at work, watching over you and keeping you out of harm's way. One of the clearest signs that a guardian angel is protecting you is through intense, inexplicable intuition. You might have experienced a sudden urge to change your plans. Perhaps you felt a deep conviction to avoid a certain road or leave a particular place. This is often more than just a gut feeling. It is the presence of divine intervention. Think about Matthew 2:12, where the wise men were warned in a dream not to return to Herod. It was a subtle, divine intervention that kept them and the young Jesus safe from harm. Today, we might not receive dreams quite as profound, but we do experience that inner sense, an urge, a pressing intuition that doesn't have a rational source. This could very well be a message from your guardian angel, nudging you away from harm and steering you towards safety. Another frequent indication of angelic protection is the presence of unexpected obstacles that somehow turn out to be blessings. Imagine being late for work because of a missed bus, only to discover later that the same bus got into an accident. In Acts 12, Peter is miraculously freed from prison by an angel who opens the gates before him. This story shows us that sometimes divine intervention works by changing our physical circumstances, creating detours that ultimately protect us. These moments, those missed opportunities or sudden changes of plans, may be frustrating, but they could also be the hand of a guardian angel, protecting you from an unseen danger. When doors close unexpectedly, it might not be the world working against you. It could be the loving guidance of an angel protecting you from walking into harm. Then, there are audible signs, voices, whispers, or even just a name called when nobody seems to be around. You may have heard a voice in your head say, "Stop," or "Wait," just before stepping into a dangerous situation. In 1 Kings 19:12, we learn that God spoke to Elijah not through an earthquake, fire, or wind, but through a still small voice. That quiet whisper, that gentle nudge, could be a divine voice guiding you to safety. Some people describe hearing a sudden, strong command to act, to hit the brakes, just in time, or to avoid a situation that turns out to be dangerous. These moments are mysterious and often unexplainable by logic, and they could very well be the intervention of an angel. Another profound way guardian angels might reveal themselves is through a calming, comforting presence in times of fear. Imagine being alone in the dark, feeling the overwhelming sense of isolation, and then suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a warm sensation envelops you. It is as if someone has placed a comforting hand on your shoulder or wrapped you in a protective embrace. In Daniel 6:22, Daniel says, "My God sent his angel, and he shut the lions' mouths." The angel was a literal presence that saved Daniel from harm. Today, when we feel an inexplicable sense of calm in the middle of a storm, when an unexplainable warmth fills us in times of distress, it may be the presence of an angel sent by God to reassure us and keep us from harm. There are also visual signs that might indicate angelic protection. Seeing certain symbols, numbers, or even bright, inexplicable lights can be interpreted as signs of a guardian angel. These symbols often appear in moments of doubt or danger. In Luke 2:9, an angel appeared to the shepherds, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. This visual manifestation brought comfort and assurance. Perhaps in your life, you've experienced a sudden flash of light or seen something that seemed beyond ordinary. A brightness that gave you comfort in a challenging moment. These visual cues could be the presence of an angel, reassuring you of divine protection. Coincidences are another form of potential angelic protection. We might dismiss them as pure chance, but what if those coincidences were orchestrated for our safety? The Bible offers many accounts of what seem like coincidences, but are actually God's plan at work. Take Joseph, for example, whose brothers sold him into slavery. What seemed like misfortune after misfortune eventually led to Joseph saving his family during a great famine. In Genesis chapter 50, verse 20, Joseph tells his brothers, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Sometimes, the twists and turns in our lives are the direct work of God and His angels, making sure we end up where we need to be, safe and protected. Lastly, guardian angels may use other people to carry out their protection. Think of the time someone appeared seemingly out of nowhere to help you. A stranger who pulled you out of a dangerous situation. A friend who called just as you were about to make a risky decision. In Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2, it says, "Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing some have unwittingly entertained angels." Sometimes, an angel doesn't come in a form we recognize. Instead, they might use other people as instruments of their protection, guiding them to you when you need help most. Another, often overlooked sign of an angel's presence is the timely intervention of natural forces. Perhaps a sudden gust of wind pushes you out of the way just in time, or a dog barks, warning you of an unseen danger. The Bible speaks of God's control over nature, and Psalm 104, verse 4 says, "He makes winds His messengers, flames of fire His servants." Angels might use natural elements to intervene and protect us when words or actions aren't enough. So, how do we recognize these signs? Often, they are subtle, almost imperceptible, until we look back and realize that something divine was at work. A feeling of intense intuition, a sudden obstacle, a quiet voice, a comforting warmth, a mysterious light, or even an unexpected person. All of these could be signs that your guardian angel is protecting you. It is not always easy to see in the moment, but reflecting on these experiences can help us realize just how present God and His angels are in our lives. These signs aren't merely coincidences. They are reminders that we are not alone. Even when we feel vulnerable, even when danger seems imminent, we have a divine protector assigned by God to watch over us. In Psalm 34, verse 7, we are told, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them." This is a promise that we are surrounded by the protection of the divine, always. Take a moment to reflect. Have you ever felt a nudge to avoid danger or experienced something that seemed beyond ordinary? These are the moments when we need to pause and consider the possibility that God is watching over us, working through his angels. These signs are reminders of his care, his love, and his constant presence in our lives. We'd love to hear your stories. Have you experienced an encounter where you felt that a guardian angel was protecting you? Share it with us in the comments below. Your story might just be the reassurance someone else needs to trust, that they too are not alone. May God bless you, and until next time, keep looking for the signs, the quiet whispers, the comforting warmth, the subtle nudges that remind you of his protection. Here at The Bible Tells, we believe that his angels are always near and they're always ready to guide you. Thank you for joining us today. May you stay safe, may you stay blessed, and we'll see you in the next video.